Episode 20 on BU Squalor. Starting off with what's going to go on down in the Super Bowl. It looks like the San Diego Chargers are going to play the Seahawks after the Seahawks drubbed Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. 5 touchdowns for Russell Wilson, 1 interception. Thomas Rawls, 5.8 yards carry. Tyler Lockett led all receiving. Yeah, the Seahawks dominated. Charles Johnson and Luke Kuechly were busy. Coney early with the sacks, but Richard Sherman got 2 interceptions. Bobby Wagner 1. They just dominated. And so that leads us to a Seahawks Super Bowl in the second year of the season. I signed a new trainer who's a world-class trainer for regression, so that should help our regression. I think that's a stupid whatever. Regression is great, but the fact that your trainer has one job and you could hire a bad one for some reason, it's just kind of dumb. Hey, about 91 million, so we should look at our stadium after. Nope, we are not going to do that now. Let's see, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about our 17 roster. We can talk about end of the year grades. The 3 players I re-signed were Corey Linsley, which I gave an A+, no sacks given up. Plus now he has superstar development at 26. Clinton Dix I re-signed for $26 million for 4 years. Corey Linsley was 5 years, $37.4 million. Clinton Dix, he got a B-. He was the best person on my defense, and he's also now the highest rated, but they didn't do so well in the end there. And then the other one was Devontae Adams, was re-signed, and he was hurt 6 games out of the year, and he just did not have the year that he had last year. So as you can see here, he had 530 yards and 4 touchdowns compared to the prior year where he had 912 and 14. So he got that big contract and then kind of missed a lot of time, because 6 games really hurt the totals. It's just 530 yards, 4 TDs. So yeah, let me insert a comment here. 0 sacks. Clinton Dix did okay. Signed players that we signed that made a difference. Vernon Davis, we signed Vernon Davis at 33 years old for a 2-year contract, $7.92 million. He did not bring much to the table. So, I mean, for being the second tight end on the team, and that's not good, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. 136, 2 touchdowns. Just not great. So, not good. Next up that we signed was Julian Stanford, and he played our right side linebacker for the whole season. And I gave him an A- for his. He actually did really well, and I'm kind of sad I only signed him for a 1-year deal. So he's gonna be a free agent now. I guess I have one chance to sign him, and I might. But yeah, he led the team in tackles. 93 tackles. And 1.5 sacks. Which isn't great, but isn't really what he was supposed to do in 1 int, which, for considering he played out of position, because he's a 3-4. Maybe he was. Let me make sure that I got that right. Oh, balanced out like linebacker. So yeah, he was our best player, and then we signed Jacquees Smith to a 2-year deal. Seven sacks. I give him a B plus. 10 sacks, it would have been an A, but considering what he did, I thought he did phenomenal. Should we have traded away Richard Rodgers? I'm not sure. We'll find out in 2019 when we actually get something for that trade. I thought Romel did a fine job. Romel Foreman taking over for his position, so that wasn't a problem. We traded away Jake Ryan and Lane Taylor. Both were in the long-term projections for Matt Jones, who might stay on the team for a while. And then LaTroy Guion, he was probably going to be cut next year. And 2 5th-round picks for Kendall Fuller. Kendall Fuller, maybe that was a bit of a reach, but he's only 22, so he gets time. Plus, we got some shuffling to do next year. So, going to my draft picks. I can find the sheet. Draft tracker, here we go. Romel Foreman, as we spoke of, I gave him a B plus. He had 493 yards, 7 touchdowns on 927 snaps, so an extra 200 probably to be the max with the Richard Rodgers. Probably would have got him 10 touchdowns, maybe something. Free safety or strong safety. He was our first-round pick. Strong safety. Aaron Womack was our second-round pick, and he got 5 tackles on 230 snaps. He filled in a little bit, but wasn't on the field much. So I give him a C. A free safety. Javon Griffin was on the field. Oh no, I had that wrong. So Womack had a half a sack, 1 interception, 21 tackles, and was on the field for 653 plays, which kind of just makes him average. Javonte Griffin was 5 tackles on 230. Our 5th-round pick was this man right here, Bryson Hosley, and he was on the practice squad, so he didn't get to play at all. And then our punter was second to last in net yards, average without factoring in returns. He was terrible, and he's a terrible punter, and we are not seeing any great solutions there, so we're probably going to look at free agency for a better punter. Alright, and here you have it, that the Seahawks won in the 4th quarter with a Russell Wilson game-winning touchdown. Blech. Most yards rushing. Offensively, they just shut down the Chargers. I don't even know who's on the Chargers, but Phillip Rivers. Russell Wilson was pretty phenomenal rushing-wise. No one really ran the ball well. Receiving, Keenan Allen had a good game. Tyler Lockett. Defensively, they seem to have gotten to Russell Wilson. And Sean Gunter had the only interception, so the Seahawks are your Super Bowl champions. Down in my notes since I don't actually track this. So that's a bummer. And we got 7 players that want to discuss getting re-signed. And we can see that regression has taken place. So we can look at regression. Here we go. Packers are kind of an older team, so James Starks, 34 points. Jordy Nelson, 34. What is Jordy Nelson's speed now? 84 speed. Vernon Davis, 82 speed. James Starks, 81 speed. Clay Matthews got a little older. He's down to 80 speed. Brian Balaga, 4 points to injury. Strength went down 2. Aaron Rodgers went down 20 points. His speed is 74. Still looks pretty good. Terrence Cody went down 18. Jake Long, probably the end of his. Sam Shields got an 89 speed now. Eddie Lacy getting older. 85 speed. Mike Daniels. TJ Lang, Randall Cobb, Mason Crosby. Kick power went down too. That's kind of a bummer. Micah Hyde had a bad year. Romel Foreman carrying. So that's where we stand on our team. And most of them were, because it lists by the highest, like 34. I think there was a couple 36s, but 34 seems to be like the cap, I think. So yeah, the Packers didn't do so well there. Here's our 7 players that want to be resigned. Morgan Burnett, Sam Shields, still wants $7 million. James Starks. 2 of the players on my thing were not. I might do this. Because I don't know if I'm going to get enough players to. We're going to try to sign. Oh, we don't have cap room. We're not going to try to sign him. No cap room for us. Does that mean we have to cut a player? Let's look at what that looks like. Where's it like the savings? Clay Matthews. Save a lot of money there. Jordy Nelson. Randall Cobb. Sam Shields. Oh, wait. He's looking for money, so this isn't going to do me any good. We're in 2017. This is 2018. Isn't he a free agent? So confused all of a sudden. I guess gotta look at people with 18 salaries. Confusing. Clay Matthews, Aaron. So Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, Sam Shields. It's so confusing. not signing him. So we don't have cap space. We're not doing any of those. None of those players are being re-signed. Packers are in cap something. Brian Bulaga is a 69 overall now. It's so confusing. I can't even cut Brian Bulaga because he's not worth it. So retirements. I can tell that retirements have happened. Antonio Gates, Greg Olson, John Kuhn retired, so we need a fullback. Carson Palmer. Pete Carroll won a Super Bowl and retired. That'd be a nice coaching gig, huh? Okay. Gotta mark my not resigns and go for. Just very quickly, I want to just go over the list here. Morgan Burnett, I gave a B- to his year. 37 tackles, 3 interceptions, 6 deflections in 10 games, 651 snaps, a little more than half. Cap casualty, and he wanted too many years. That's why I'm not going to re-sign him. Also because I can't afford it. But Sam Shields kind of going down. He only wants 1 year, $7 million, which is still too much. He had 51 tackles, 1 interception, 8 pass deflections on 1,019 snaps. So he played a lot, but never really did anything. James Starks just had a Super Bowl run, but this is 7 years in the future, and he's not worth it. About 236 and 45 receiving yards, 3.1 yards a carry. And then we spoke about Julian Stafford. I liked him, but he's cap casualty. Can't re-sign him. He's 28 years old, so maybe not. Terrence Cody was brought in to be the starter. He's strong. Defensive tackle, so he did an average job. Gave him a C. We don't want to re-sign him. Yeah, cap. This was his best year. He didn't really play much the last couple of years. Jake Long, we brought him in because he was a first-round pick and he was really strong, but he didn't play very well. And I should have just had J.C. Treader play, and I bet you that might have been one of the causes for our problems, is he wasn't very good, and J.C. Treader would have played better. Dimitri Goodson made a career of being not on the field, not because he was hurt, just because he isn't that good. Though, 29 years old, making it through the NFL, that's pretty good. So, congratulations to him on his career, but we're not signing him back. And that's it for our signed players. Let's go to stage 1 of the off season. Which is the free agent stage. Kind of what we look like right now. This defense is going to be a little thin. You can see Christian Ringo is starting there. Plus, Vernon Davis is here now. So, Brian Bulaga is a 69 overall, and I can't cut him. So, that's unfortunate. Offensively, Jerome Elliott's got kind of Facto's doing pretty good, 77 now. Alright, let's look at free agents we can't afford. Drew Brees. No. I don't know who this is. Jeremy Hill. Superstar running back. It'd be nice to be able to see his stats. But we can't. We'd have to figure out where he is. Michael Bennett. misses either. Decent tight end, huh? Martellus Bennett. Oh no. Hey, there you go. It's only got a 66-point deal. Look at that. Sam Shields. Looks like he's going to get his money after all. Dante, Mike Grieve, Zingo. Got 100 million funds. Matt Forte hasn't been a Bear for a while, probably now. Garrett Blunt. Is this Devon James? Nope, that's not who I was thinking of. Jason Witten, Cowboys. Lucky Wethead, Cowboys. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Alfred Blue. Dan Carpenter. Oh, you know what we want to look at? You know, can't sign any. Man. Brandon Meebane. Cole Beasley. B. Ford. One day you'll line up offsides in the Super Bowl. Ruin it for someone. Jason McCourty. Just working our way down. Sam Bradford. All right. Michael Huff. No. Marquise Lee. Mohamed Sanu. You know, the Packers were thinking about draft or going after you, and you're 29 now. So, wow. We'll look a fullback. Ted Ginn Jr. Those are the top 100. Zach Stacy's the last of the top 100. We want to go to punters. But unfortunately, I can't get a punter. I just want a punter with great leg strength. I think this guy, 91. Quick development punter. Oh look, Tim Massey, 87. 83. Oh my goodness. 80. Why would you pick? How come we can't search by stats? 92. That would be fine. Where's the punter I picked up just for... He wasn't any good either, so maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know, but we can't sign any free agents. So, let's go to the next one. We should look. Savings. Clay Matthews. We want to save some money, we cut Clay Matthews. Cut Jordy Nelson. Cut Randall Cobb. Can't cut Aaron Rodgers. Vernon Davis we could cut. I think that's I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe 2018 team. Can't see. Not quite sure it's just like that, but it is. You don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. Okay, we are gonna cut Vernon Davis. Might have missed out on our Punter, but 34 off season. Okay. So, oh, we should look through that. Some mores. Who's this? No. Elliott. Mike Daniels. Yes. We're cutting him too. Marcus Golden. That's our linebacker. 72. He's 27. Off season. All right. Send us back to the top. Tyrone Elliott, huh? He's a prototype now. Christian Ringo. Could save $1 million by cutting Christian Ringo. Just not sure. Oof, boy. Josh Sitton. Do we need $1 million? If we need $1 million, we could cut him. I have $850,000 of cap room. Drew Brees, $17.8 million. I only want to know if punters were signed. Oh. Punters were signed. Oh, that might be bad. Hey, look at that. Swaz Walters, 92 kick power. I can't give you much, bud. So we are trying to sign someone. Can you believe it? All right, it's scouting time, and I think combines are in, and we're picking 28th. Look at all these centers. Oof. Right in a row here. A blocking tight end. Ugh. A slow cornerback. No, thank you. Are you? I'll take a shot at you. Alright, so there's a lot to do here, and we'll Save that for later. And so much time has gone by, and it's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.